right. Welcome back, everybody, to the American Calamity. Um, I'm Nomadic. I'm the DM. And these fine folks are all the players. I'll let them go ahead and introduce themselves. I'll start up in the top left with Mark.
Hello, I am Mark, the Canuck, one of the Canucks here. Um, yeah, also a player in the nomadic campaign for the Calamity. It's fantastic. I'm playing Morium Blanco.
All right, we'll go over to Bernie.
Howdy, name's Bernie. This is my other half, whichever. I think it's that
Oh,
way.
no, he's off. He's
He's-
off.
Yep. All right.
It
You're my
changes.
other half. I'm the another Canuck that's playing. My character is Brambledust, a lovely Harangan druid, and that's it.
Alrighty, Monster.
Monster. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm a science fiction author, and I play Magpie, the murderous little.
All right. We'll go
And
down
that's my spawn back there.
to. All
Thank
right,
you.
Riley.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I'll be playing a character named Ezio. He's just a badass with a broadsword.
Nice.
That's about it.
All right, Rage.
Hello, I'm Rage, from New York, and I play Seamus O'Malley, the bloodthirsty warrior dwarf.
Awesome. All right, so last time we left off, everybody just got out of the lab. They killed some zombies, killed some skeletons, killed a Mickey Mouse, and got a bunch of magic items that they identified and came up to the house, which was left empty and deserted. Uh, the party decided that it was a good time to rest, and so they went to sleep. Everything went nice and smooth. Had a magpie watching out from the top, and door locked, and that's where we'll begin. Wants to go?
I am pulling up the map.
Yeah, and for yourself, their Rage, you got to go to in the Calamity Crew, go to Owlbear Rodeo link, and then click on that link if you haven't done so already. That'll
Okay.
bring the map up of where we are currently.
All right.
So we just awoke. It's morning.
Yep, you just woke up. You're laying next to a turtle on a couch.
Excellent.
You have a beautiful trumpets outside from the crow.
Cinder, what did he saying?
He's singing us a tune. I guess it's morning.
Oh, good God! Tell it to shut up. Speak
You
to it
tell him.
differently. It doesn't
You're
understand
right.
me. I don't understand it. And it doesn't understand me. Just tell it to shut up, okay, please?
Oh, he stopped. We're fine.
It's like someone strangling a cat. Is
I
it
guess
possible to
it's morning. Good morning, Magpie.
morning, Magpie? Yes. Good morning, Magpie.
Morning,
Morning.
Ezio.
Morning.
Unfortunately, Magpie now have coffee.
There is a stove. It may or may not explode if you use it. It's been sitting there for a long time and it is rusted.
Mm. Tasty iron with coffee. No.
As you wake up, you look outside and the light out to the east It's a little bit dimmer, but there's still some light there, and the sign says 20 miles to Vegas.
20 miles. Okay, this is good.
You'd know it's about a day's travel. You'll get there by evening time.
And I'm seeing this from my perch up on top.
Yeah, you're seeing it from the perch, and they just saw it out the windows.
Okay.
Ezio, are you eating the rations today, or what are we doing? We got to go try and find some food? Because I'm not that hungry. I have little bits.
I think I'd just like to eat one of those berries and I'll be fine.
Oh, you have good berries?
Yeah, I saved one.
Oh,
Since
this
it
is
hasn't
smart.
been 24 hours, it's still there.
Oh yeah.
They were really good yesterday. Yes, or last night, or whenever that was. Last night, I guess. But yeah.
Any talker? No have rations?
No, I think I've got
Cinder?
some rations.
Rations. Food.
Oh, Cinder. I think I'm
Oh,
learning to speak bird.
Ah, excellent.
He said the rations?
Yes, yes, he did.
I am learning. It's good. It's good. Okay.
Excellent.
Well,
Oh,
so
nice.
I
Eat
take
some
up some.
rations.
I'm going to toss a pack
Okay,
of
all right.
rations through a hole in the ceiling or roof down to the Russian talking fella.
Eschio? Mark, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just gonna. I was nothing. It's fine. Go on. Let him.
All right, Bernie?
I was going to share rations with my good friend the turtle here, but it looks like Magpie beat me to the punch, which is nice.
Magpie eat birdseed, nuts, things like that.
Oh, these
You
look
may
like.
like.
I did not know that the birds eat meat and cheese and dry things. Okay, thank you, bird. Okay. So birds speak common. I don't speak bird. Okay. You want some there, Cinder? Ezio? Oh, you got no, Ezio. You're fine. Cinder, you want?
yeah.
Sure, that would be lovely.
Here, and I give Cinder half the rations and enjoy my first breakfast.
All right. Well, you all have a nice, lovely, rationy breakfast, and the day is yours.
Do I see anything aside from the sign? Do I see anything out there like movement?
Go ahead and roll a
Anything?
perception check for me.
9.
A 9, you don't really see much. You see a little dust cloud kind of moving towards that way, but not really. With a 9, you don't really see much.
Lucky day.
All right.
Well, what does
I'd
everybody
like to. I'd like to head outside, take a look around.
Alrighty, you can go ahead and head outside and roll a
I will
perception check.
follow. I will follow the Ezio.
All right.
I will as well.
But I could care less what's around. I'm gonna look around the house.
All right, 3.
A 3, you see a sign pointing to Vegas.
Yo, guys, I think Vegas might be that way.
Oh, well, yes,
21.
this is good. Yes,
21.
Vegas is based
You
on sign. Yes.
you can see through the dust cloud that there is a small caravan moving towards Vegas, and as you look the other way, you can see that there is another cart coming towards just through the middle of the desert towards you guys.
I relay that to the party. Hey, there's a caravan off in the distance, and looks like there's a cart coming our way. That direction.
With the
I'm
21, you
thinking.
also see a small, way off in the distance, a small patch of trees to
Oh,
the
and I see a
west.
patch of trees in the west.
Maybe we catch a ride with wagon train.
If they're friendly.
Pretty good idea.
I'll glide down from my perch.
Alrighty. As you look out through the front, there is a little bit of a cobble there that's broken and cracked. You can tell that the sand has covered it and cracked it, and you can see tracks probably about 50 feet in front of you. Wagon tracks.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
just gonna ask. Train tracks, elephant tracks, wagon tracks. Got
Wagon tracks. Yeah, my bad.
Are they close enough that we can flag them down?
They're about 50 feet away right now.
Oh,
You'd have to move up a little bit, and I don't have a map for that, but
Magpie, go talk. Magpie, go talk. So I start walking towards the caravan.
The caravan's only 50 feet away.
yeah, it's about 50 feet.
Oh,
Not
so it's
the
close.
yeah the wagon tracks are about 50 feet away from you. You have one to the west that's a little bit off, and then you have the one kicking up dust going towards Vegas. They're not too far. The one kicking up dust is probably about 200 feet away.
Hello, hello, hello.
And
As I'm running towards them.
all right, is that what you do to try and get their attention?
Yes.
Right. So you guys
Hello,
are standing on the
hello.
stoop, and you see this bird flapping its wings up and down, yelling hello towards a caravan, what you can expect to be a wagon caravan of sorts coming your way. Um, and they're coming in pretty hot. They're moving. Go ahead and roll a performance for me, Magpie.
Okay. That's an 11.
11. Okay. All right. It'll take them a minute to get up to a point where they're close enough. Anything that you three would like to be doing in this moment?
I'll head on over and check it out too.
All right. Ep2 starts moving that way.
I'm gonna rifle through my pack and put on my my carnival outfit,
Okay. Fair enough.
but I'm gonna go over around the corner, just back around the building, just around the corner.
Okay.
I'm getting off the stoop,
Sounds good.
out of arrow fire, going under full cover, and putting on my
You're gonna
Alright.
Superman it.
Just roll a stealth check for me just to see.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I just want to be out of direct sight of them
okay.
in full cover. No, I'm not trying to stealth. I'm trying to get my costume on.
Oh, sounds good. Don't want him to see your bits.
If you
And
want to look at my turtle bits, go ahead. That's on you.
Bramble, you're heading up that way too?
I'm by the road, on the road, with Agio.
All right. As the cart starts getting closer, they're kind of slowing down a little bit. They're a little weary because there's just some random people standing outside of a house that has been abandoned for a long time. And they're coming up. They're probably about 25 feet away. They're slowly slowing down closer to you guys.
Hello, hello.
And as you do, you see the guy that's driving the cart kind of look and looks extremely confused and worried. And he starts kind of like shooing the horses a little bit more.
Oh, we want to talk. We need help.
I'll head over, try to flag him down as well.
All right, go ahead and roll me a performance check. And how do you do it? What do you?
I'll try what Magpie's doing. I'll wave my arms, say hello.
All right.
All right,
8.
8.
From the corner, Morium, you see two people making an absolute fool of themselves. just kind of this.
How long does it take to put on the?
You're a pro at it. It only takes a couple of
Okay.
seconds.
So I come around the corner and I'm actually looking. I don't look like the turtle anymore. Just for everybody's sake, my costume is I look like a small halfling with a backpack.
All right, and he notices you walk around the corner, the guy on the cart, and he sees the rabbit, which is another strange sight. There's a human traveling with a rabbit and a crow, but then he sees the halfling with a backpack, and he kind of slows down a little bit more, and he comes to a stop. He goes, uh, he points back towards Morium. What's going on here? I don't know if I should run, if I should stay.
No, no.
I'm very confused, but also kind of curious.
We are
Uh,
friends, and we trade shiny things to
he
travel with you to Vegas.
he kind of looks at the bird and is like,
Sure. I take it you've met our compatriots. My apologies. I am so sorry for this. This bird, I don't understand its language. It speaks a form of gibberish common, but some can understand it here. I can. Thank you for stopping. We appreciate that greatly. We found ourselves lacking proper lodgings, and we were on our way to Las Vegas. We found ourselves here. We'd been waylaid, and we unfortunately don't know exactly where we are. We woke up here in this house. So we stayed here the night. It's morning now, and we saw your caravan coming. We'd appreciate any assistance you might have.
oh, and the human one, pointing to Eschio, you're
Yeah.
you're part of this band of merry mischief.
Not
Yeah, I'm just kind of along for the ride.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I might be able to help you guys out a little bit. Um, yeah, we're about 20 miles outside of Old Vegas, and I was heading back from Bramble Dust, and I was heading up here to trade some wares and stuff. Give me just 1 minute, and he runs back into the back of the carriage, and you hear some rummaging around and banging of things, and he comes back out, and he's like, "All right, I've got 1, 2." And he kind of stops at Magpie. Okay, yeah, I've got enough room for 4 people. Um, don't touch anything, don't steal anything, don't mess with anything. If you want to buy something, let me know. I am a businessman. And climb aboard.
We greatly appreciate your assistance, sir.
I mean, you look like travelers, look like you might have been backpacking the desert, which teach their own. I'm not a judgmental guy. But this isn't really a good place to be stopped. There's no water around here or anything. Nobody's been in this house for decades, years,
not
millennia.
exactly sure how we got there either.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Huh. Crow, you right up here with me. Other ones you can get in the back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll climb up next to the dude.
I introduce
All right,
myself to him.
Name's
I'll
Magpie.
hop around back.
You hop around back. You introduce yourself to him.
I do. I
Yeah.
introduce myself. Cinder Bramble Dust.
Oh, well, really nice to meet you. You're a lovely rabbit.
Why, thank you. I pride myself.
And you little one. What's your name?
Mr. Blanco.
Oh, well, my pleasure to meet you, Mr. Blanco. Um,
Into total.
I trust you to watch after these ones. I put the crow
Um,
up here because he has shifty eyes, but
I will vouch for the other two for sure.
okay. Yeah, hop in. I'll give you a ride. We should be there about midday. All right.
Sweet.
And he, as you look inside the cart, it's a covered wagon, and everything has locks on it, chains on it. This guy's not taking any chances with anything. Um, you can tell that he's made this trek multiple times, and he knows that there are dangers on the road. Um, and
Magpie offer gold piece. Compensation for extra riders.
he takes the gold piece and looks at it, and he's like, "Let's get there first," and hands you back the gold piece.
Very well.
And he kind of, as he hits the horses and they take off running, um, he starts yelling out to you guys. He's like, "Yeah, I traveled these quite a bit. You know, I figure safer in numbers. Ran into some bandits before and things, but so far this trip's been looking really good. Um, can I go ahead and have I'll have Eshio. Can you roll me just a d20?
Just a D20.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Good to know.
7.
Nice. All right. And yeah, you're traveling along. Y'all have any chit chat you want to do or anything? Anything you want to do on the travel? Sitting in a cart.
Can I ask him what kind of stuff he's got locked up in here?
Yeah, I've got all kinds of items. I've got pots, pans, utensils. I have cookware.
Any weapons or armor to sell?
Um, unless you want to put a pot on your head. This trip, it's all cookware. I kind of run for a couple of the warehouses in Bramble Dust, and
Shiny
I
pot?
yeah.
No.
Did
Never
you
mind.
say bramble dust, sir?
Yeah.
Well,
It's that patch of trees over there.
Sing.
Oh, why are y'all from there?
No, a friend of mine shares the same last name.
Oh,
That would be me.
oh, you're related to the Bramble Dusts?
I certainly am a bramble dust.
Wow, crazy. They were talking about that they it's a big family, you know. There's multiple kids and grandkids and things like that. But they moved down here in search for their lost cousin. Um, they said they were from up north, and they had a cousin that was traveling down south and disappeared. And this was the last known location was Vegas, so they kind of set up a camp, and the camp became a little bit more people started coming in because it's the desert. There's nothing out here. Um, and it turned into a nice little community. I like living there. It's really nice.
Wonderful.
Olivia Brambledust is the mayor's name.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Um, do you know an Olivia Brambledust?
I certainly might.
Go ahead and roll a history check for me.
It's my fourth cousin 3 times removed. They are rabbits after all.
Doesn't sound familiar.
No. Uh, not really familiar at all. You're just kind of you're shocked that the name's being used, but as far as the things he's saying, you're like, no freaking clue what this guy's talking about.
Right? It is a large family.
Fair enough. Yeah, I know y'all like to make as a baby, but
They, we certainly do.
uh, well, I'm glad that I could help you all on your way. The name's Richard.
Good to meet you, Richard.
Yeah, my parents didn't give me a last name. They figured not really too important. They didn't have a last name. Um, and yeah, he tells you that he's got cookware and things like that, and he's ran weapons. He's ran interesting packages and things coming from the area, but this one's just, as far as he knows, it's all just dishes.
Sir, do you know why you'd have to have such extensive locks if you just have dishes?
I I like to not take chances, and I don't ask questions. Questions get people killed.
So you didn't lock these yourself?
Oh no, of course not. Uh, Once it gets loaded into the wagon from the warehouse, I don't touch it from point A to point B. Once it gets to point B, there's normally a crew that unloads it for me.
I'd be interested in a cooking pot.
Hmm, cooking pot. I should be able to do that. Uh, when we get to Vegas.
Sounds like a plan.
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm.
And yeah, y'all are cruising along, and everything's looking good. The clouds are really vibrant, especially from being inside a lab for so long. And clear skies, everything goes really good. And unless y'all have anything else you want to do or talk about, he's just traveling.
Hmm. I wonder if he has anything in his pocket.
Um, you're more than welcome to make a sleight of hand if you would like to try and pick his pocket.
Magpie really shouldn't. Temptation great. Temptation very great. 21.
21. All right. You slide your fingers into his pocket. He doesn't seem to notice, and all of a sudden you feel a snap against your finger. You take 2 points of damage as you pull your hands out, and there's a mousetrap in there. He said,
Ouch.
he's like, I wouldn't try that if I was you. Next time, you're going to be
Just
walking.
try just trying to stay in practice would not have stolen anything. Would have put it
Yeah,
back.
yeah, right. I've dealt with your type before. I can see the markings. And
What?
he's like,
Sir
that's
Bird, please refrain from keeping your fingers in other people's pockets. Keep them to yourself, sir, please, lest we be walking.
Magpie, turtle boy.
uh, and
Cinder, what does he say?
He said he called you Turtle Boy.
Always with the stout stature jokes. It never seems to get old with you.
Ah, featherless should choose shape and stick with it.
all right, y'all travel along a little bit, and it starts to get about midday, um, and y'all show up in the outskirts of Vegas. You're going to be coming in from down at the south there. As you come in, you see magnificent looking buildings in all sorts of different colors, statues everywhere. You see people to the left, to the right, just walking around. Some people look a little crazy, um, but he's like, well, this looks like where we part ways. You said you wanted a cooking pot, correct?
That would be fantastic.
All right. He's like, everybody off the cart first.
All right. I depart the cart.
I hopped down. Yep.
jump off.
All right, he pulls this curtain as everybody hops off the cart, and you hear a little bit of banging, and he comes out, and he has a really nice silver-looking pot.
How much do you want for the pot?
Oh, for a bramble bus, blah, 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 blah. For a bramble dust, it would be my honor. Keep the pot.
Why, thank you. I
Ah,
graciously take the pot and I bestow some blessings upon him for his graciousness.
oh, well, thank you so much. I will definitely let Olivia know that that you came by. Was it Olivia that I said?
Yes, that would be fantastic.
I pull out 2 gold. Magpie offer gold for travel and apology.
Thank you very much. You may be learning yet. And he puts it in his pocket and hops up on his cart, gives y'all a nice little wave, and cracks the whip as he pulls off into the distance. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some character tokens down here to where you guys are at right this moment. Show Magpie. I don't have enough room. This isn't a to scale map.
Just gonna say, not quite to scale, because if I'm that big, I got a big ass.
I mean, I can shrink you guys down quite a bit.
Oh God.
Magpie no longer kaiju.
I'll keep them bigger just so that everybody can see them. But uh, yeah, general area for the map. This is just a map to look at, just that way you know where things are and places are. Um, as you see him pull off into the distance, you look around and this place seems busy. You see market stalls to the left and to the right. You see people walking with things on sticks. Looks like food, maybe food. Um, you see people juggling and people that are standing there perfectly still. You'd almost think they were a statue until somebody walks up and throws a silver in there and the guy starts moving. Um, and it looks like this is a really happening town. A lot of business and fun to be had.
Magpie still has message to deliver. I would like to look for any beggars.
Um, as you're looking around, in the immediate area, you don't see any beggars. Um,
Okay.
in this immediate general beginning area, you don't really see any beggars or anything. You do see some people walking around with flyers, just handing them to random people as they come by. Somebody walks by and hands you a couple to the Carbarian Casino. Um, and you hear people yelling, come to the horse races. We've got races for days. Bet your money you could win it big." You have you hear another person, if you'd like to try your luck, come to the arena. We're always looking for fighters. If you'd like to place a bet, you can place it with me. Um, and you see this little guy walk up towards you, and he goes, excuse me, you guys seem to be a little lost. Can I help you?
Sir, we're looking for lodgings for the evening. Modest, if possible.
Um, he kind of sits there and thinks, and he's like, modest, modest. The Golden Barion's probably the cheapest place to stay. It's not it's a little lavish, but it's not as lavish as like the casino or some of the other bigger hotels in the area. Um, you know what? Would you like me to kind of guide you around, and tell you about the different places and things? It's only a silver.
Hmm.
A silver for all of us or a silver each?
Silver for the group.
What do you
Magpie
say?
provide.
Hmm?
Yes. Magpie provides silver for information. Yes.
All right.
Thanks, Magpie.
All right. It says,
And
I am I am Matreus, and I grew up here. This is a nice little home for me. If you look over to the left, you'll see the casino. Um, there's shops. Anything you want. You name it, we may have it. And as he's walking around telling you these things, you can tell this he's trying. But
Magpie have question. Maybe you know. Maybe Featherless not know.
at this
But
moment, he's not paying any. He's pointing and showing. He's just kind of like, oh, this is over here, this is over here, as he kind of walks you all around just a little bit. I'm just going to use the magpie token to move you guys. Um, and he gets you all up here about the casino area and points that out. Uh, anybody who would like to? He seems like he kind of knows what he's talking about, but not much.
Can I roll an insight?
Go for it. This guy's
11.
this guy's totally full of shit.
All right. I relay that quietly to the group. I kind of poke, nudge.
You rolled a 2 on deception.
he did or she did?
No, he did. um, but as he walks you down, he says, "Down at the end here, this is the down here." He says, "This is the Owlbear Tavern. It's not much, but it's cheap."
Magpie has questions.
Yes. Yeah. I'll answer any questions you have. Yeah.
Who work for Featherless?
Work for myself. Like I said, I grew up here. I just love the city. I love people. I love talking.
Know of places people may not want to see?
I mean, the backside of the arena is a little dirty and nasty. Kind of the slums. Nobody really goes there, but people that live there.
Sir, are there any places for job postings, or would that be located in the Albert Tavern?
The Owlbear Tavern may have a few. There's also a mansion up behind the casino. That's the mayor's mansion. Normally, to get the good jobs, unfortunately, that's why I'm here.
Who was I? I just sidebar. I had that message to deliver. Who was it for?
It was for. Where did I write that down?
I should have wrote it down. I apologize. That was a session 0 thing.
Yeah. Magic supplies. Hey, trailer. King. It was Fabio.
Fabio.
Fabio the Great.
Looking for a guide. Looking for a specific person. Maybe you heard of him.
Okay.
And I pull out a coin and I'm flipping it through my fingers, a gold coin. Looking for Fabio?
Oh, Fabio the Kook. Yeah. He kind of.
No, Fabio de Grey.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Us locals call him the Kook. Um, he's kind of off over to the. He points down and you can see a building right about here. Like that's where he practices his, if you want to call it magic. Um, that's where you'll find him.
Don't care about his business. Simply need to meet him.
Well,
I toss him the coin.
he grabs it and pockets it real quick.
Shiny things sometimes be useful too.
What business do you have with this Fabio?
My business is my business. No, sorry. Speaking out of character. Magpie's business is Magpie's business.
Well, then keep the business. Make sure that it doesn't spill over into our own. We're hoping that whatever business you have that you're keeping to yourself there, sir, doesn't have any negative implications on the rest of us.
Magpie must apologize. Magpie has no intention of harming traveler friends. Must make delivery. Magpie entrusted to do so.
All right.
All right.
I'd like to head up towards the Owlbear Tavern if possible.
I'll do the same.
All right.
I thank the young gentleman too myself. Sorry.
Well, what was that last part? Sorry.
I thank the guide.
Oh, he says, "Oh, well, thank you so much. If there's anything else you need, come find me. I'm always walking the streets."
And my apologies, sir. Your name. I'm must be getting old in the ears. Could you please, again, what was your name again, sir? If I'm in need of your services, of course. Nothing nefarious, or I'm not going to turn you in. Thank you. I want to thank you for your absolute great the great introduction to the town. We would have been lost without your help.
Y'all are the first people who actually thanked me for what I did. Yeah, the name's Matreus.
Well, thank you, Matreus, and I give him a silver as well.
Oh, thank you. He
Same.
puts it in his
I'll
pocket.
give them a same.
Oh, wow. Y'all are the most generous people I've met. Thank you.
I'll give him
And
a silver too.
he reaches in his pocket and he has this little, it looks like a golden locket. He goes, I think I took this from one of you guys here. Hands it over.
Does it belong to anybody?
Was it the tarnished locket?
Was the tarnished locket. It looks exactly like the tarnished locket.
Can I grab? I'm Magpie's pissed.
Yeah, he hands it over to Morium. I'm sorry.
I grab his hand.
All right.
No kind like you.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me. Acrobatics or athletics?
I'm gonna do acrobatics because my athletics suck.
Okay.
And that roll doesn't help.
Yeah, he slips out and runs.
You come back here.
He's booking it. He's running between alleyways, and you can give chase if you'd like, but he's quick.
I will take to the air to track him.
All right. As you lift off the air, go ahead and make a perception check.
Magpie has questions.
I yell to him, "We'll be at the Owlbear."
Okay. 22.
All right, with 22, it's a little hard to tell where he's at. Right off the bat, you're kind of scanning the area, and as you fly around and look, he's nowhere to be seen. It's like he almost just vanished. Like vanished and out of thin air. Like he's just gone.
Interesting.
All right, so the rest of you, while he's up in the air, you're headed to the owlbear. You walk up to the doors. It's beautiful big oak doors. Has a huge owlbear head over the top of it, carved out of wood. Looks really nice.
Okay.
As you guys walk inside, this is what you see. See some people at the tables. Bramble, there's Eschio, and you see people sitting at tables. You see a guy behind the bar, barmaid running around throwing drinks. You do see a bard sitting at the piano playing tunes, and a guy back in the corner talking rather loudly. What would you like to do?
Think I'm going to make my way inside and head to the bar.
Alrighty. As you walk up to the bar, the barkeeper notices you there and he goes, "Oh, hi there. You don't look too familiar. What can I get for you?"
Oh, I'm new in town. What do you have that's readily available?
We've got ale, we've got wine, we've got whiskey, we've got food.
How about an ale? An ale sounds like a good after trip drink.
Alrighty, do you want bottom of the barrel or the golden barrel?
Ooh. What do you recommend?
I like to stay somewhere in the middle. The golden barrel, it's okay, but it's for the hoity-toities that come into town. You look like more
Middle
the
of the
adventurer.
barrel?
Okay. He pours up a pint and slides it over to you onto the counter there. All right, that'll be 1 gold, please.
All right, I hand over a gold.
That's a bit much, sir.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. All right, 5 silver.
That sounds more reasonable for
How
a.
about you keep the gold and I buy a round for my friends here?
You know what? I can do that. I can do that. Round for all of you. How many? 3?
The other 14 are outside.
There's a three of us and a magpie that'll be joining us shortly.
A mag. I'm gonna ask. He slams.
Don't worry. It doesn't speak much common, but it'll be here.
He puts
The
5
door is open.
beers up on the counter.
All right. Do we want to sit at the bar or do we want to get a table, folks? I suggest we get a
Also,
table.
I also am inquiring about some reasonably priced rooms, sir. So
Oh,
when you
yes.
put on your "I'm not going to swindle you" hat, please come over and see us. We'll have some business at that point.
Okay, I'll send
And I
Jenny
go,
over there in a moment.
so we'll
I'm
go.
going to
I'll go
make
sit.
my way to a table.
Where's a table of 5? Shoot.
Table of 4 right here.
Or down below. Down below the door.
There's
No, the
one.
big table to the left. Go to the left. Take the big table. There's 5 of us. Or there's 4 of us, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Here.
Alrighty. As you guys settle at the table, Magpie, what's Magpie doing? Is he still looking or?
No, I lost him, so I'm going to make my way to the bar or to the owlbear.
All right. You show up at the owlbear and you're in the middle of the square. And as you walk in, you see the rest of the group sitting over to the right of you, guy behind the bar, and you hear a dwarf talking really loudly. Professor.
Okay. So the dwarf that's talking really loudly, he's telling a war story. You see, he's got like this long red and graying auburn hair. He's tied up in several braids. He's got a long beard, also braided up. Has a scar from just the top of his brow all the way down to like the bottom of his left cheek. And you guys just hear, and suddenly we're surrounded by over 100 goblins. There are only 12 of us left. That's when we thought the battle lost, but alas, the Second Legion rode in on some wild hogs and rescued my troop from the goblin menace. We lost many a dwarf that day, but those who died were granted the most glorious of deaths, and my kin still sing their praises in the songs of legend today.
Oh, and you hear one of the old man sitting in the corner. Oh, I love this story. Oh, you were great in the arena today, by the way. I hope the winnings look good for you.
They're fine. But honestly, it's the glory in battle that's the true reward.
Oh, humble and a brute. Don't see that too often in dwarves. The rest of you, he's talking really loudly over there. What are you guys doing around your table?
Magpie lost the boy.
All
I'm
right,
enjoying my ale.
Mark. I can't point that way.
Point.
Well, no, I was trying to point towards your picture, but it did. I couldn't.
Oh,
I was
I'm-
off. Chugging an ale. Eshio.
I'd like to head over to the guy telling or being really loud in the corner.
All right, go on and
See what.
head over that way.
All right.
All right, and so you're sitting there telling your story, and you see a guy kind of walk up, kind of listening a little bit behind you.
All right, so at this point, I'm just assuming he's another patron come to listen in.
All right,
Oh yeah.
and the tale sounds intense. It's fantastical and intense. You can't tell if he's embellishing or not. It's just a good story. And as y'all are enjoying your drinks and stuff, Jenny comes over and she kind of walks over and she's like, sorry about Henry over there. He's trying to make any money he can. We're not the most reputable bar in town. Kind of
Well, Madame, you came highly recommended, so we would like to secure some lodgings for at least a couple of days, possibly a week.
Okay, I could do that. Let's say, how does a silver a night sound?
Is that per person or for the entire room?
You know what? Henry was a little rude. How about a silver per two?
So 2 silver a night for the 4 of us.
Yes.
That's
I'll
more
put
than
that-
reasonable.
I put down 2 gold apiece.
I'm
This-
sorry, the bird can't count.
Shut up.
Apparently, he wants to stay for 3 weeks. Oh, well, we'll take back whatever change we need to. Consider that a deposit then.
Okay. There's rooms up top. It's fairly early. I don't think we have anybody in the rooms right now. You guys can take your pick of the room you'd like. There's a couple of them for groups. If you guys want to separate a little bit, there's a couple of smaller arrangements up there as well. And the floor is yours up there whenever you are ready. About this time, you notice the barkeep Delilah kind of walk over to a wall underneath over here where the big moose head is, and start nailing up something up on the wall. You see a couple of other little pieces of paper there as well. And she scurries back to the back.
Maybe work posted. Yes. Magpie, go look.
Before you go, Magpie, she said she has multiple rooms. I would suggest we stay in the same room just for safety's sake at this time, until we decide to part ways.
Agreed.
Yeah, the
Agreed.
map for the
Okay.
for the second floor where the rooms are up top. Just let me know which
Mhm.
room you stake claim to, and I can mark that for you.
I'm suggesting top right
Top right,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
with 4 beds in it.
4 beds up top. Sounds good. I'm just gonna put a let's put this token here for now. That way we know which one is you guys's. Boom, that one's claimed. And in this moment, as the thing was nailed up there, Seamus, what would you like to do? Kind of starting to wind down a little bit in here. Some of the patrons are starting to walk outside and leave.
So I grab my battle axe from next to me. It's kind of leaning on the chair. I strap that on my back and I walk over to take a look at what she posted.
Alrighty, you can go ahead and move on over there. What's the rest of you doing at this time? I'll start with Orium.
I'm going to order some food.
Order some food. She
'cause
says we have a nice
also-
steak, we have a nice roast, chicken. If you're more into vegetables,
What's
we have a
happening?
salad.
Whatever you have over the fire. The stew is fine. I'm sure it's lovely.
Okay, I can do that. Anybody else want anything?
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
Okay, 2 stews,
3.
3.
Make it. Yes.
And bring one for our other friend, please.
Oh, the the guy with the swords.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I can do that. I'll have those out in a moment. She runs off. All right, as Bramble, what would you like to be doing?
I think I'm gonna mosey over to the notice board and see what got posted up.
All right. Eschio, you saw the dwarf get up and head over towards the board with all the papers on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there as well.
All right.
I'm just peering over to see what's going on.
All right, sounds good. Magpie, he's kind of looking as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious.
All right, as you guys walk up to the board, you see flyers for all kinds of different things. You see shows, you see different magic acts and things like that, but right in the middle with a freshly nailed nail, arena in big letters. Come as a group, come as a single, we don't care. We need fighters.
I'd like to take a look at that.
All
Could
right.
be way too time. Yes.
As you take a closer look at it, it says $25 per combatant plus or 25 gold per combatant plus a portion of the betting goes towards the combatant as well. Part of it's taken for the house on a win, and also groups. It's 500 gold for a group.
Only had a group. I whispered to myself.
I'd like to turn to the dwarf and say, "Hey, I heard the tale you were telling everybody. Sounds like you're pretty good in battle. I'd like to see if you're pretty good. Why don't you join?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why don't you join me and my friends as a group for the arena there?"
You had me at arena. Saw you enjoyed my tale of the Battle of Whiteface Mountain, did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was quite the adventure. I'd like to tell it to you again if sometime, but yeah, down for the arena. Always
All right.
looking for some
I'd like to
bloodshed.
introduce them to the group. Guys, this is an amazing fighter. I heard this tale he was telling everybody. Oh my god, he is so crazy. You just gotta meet him. Check him out. This is him.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the party.
I walk over with my plate of stew.
Yeah. Jenny comes back, puts stew down at the table next to the bounty board there for you, and she says, "This is included in the rooms. Don't worry about it."
Magpie was going to say add to tab.
And
Hello, bold event. Hello, I'm Seamus O'Malley. Pleased to meet you.
Charmed to meet you too.
You fighter?
Ah, well, one might call me a bit of a barbarian.
You want to fight in arena?
I live for the fight. It's everything I do. It's what I stand for. It's my very essence.
Oh,
Good.
all
I
right.
believe I can hold my own.
Fight before in arena, yes.
What a glorious battle that was. It's me versus a bear. Don't even know where they got the bear. But it's not around anymore.
If good, Magpie sponsor you to fight.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, about that. I didn't tell you guys yet, but we're all going to the arena together as a group.
And as he holds up the sheet, you see that it's 25 plus a portion of the winnings for a single, or a group of 5 gets 500 gold.
Well, what's the entry fee for a group, though?
The entry fee for a group is 150. About.
Ouch. I not have 150 shiny pieces.
I wonder if there's any other odd jobs we could take and save up for this.
Magpie could probably steal a mountain knight.
You would know, O'Malley, that you have a decent rapport there, so a discount could definitely be a thing. You
Fear
fought
not.
plenty of battles there.
Fear not. They know me around there. I'm sure they'll give us a discount. Hell, they might even let us in for free with me around.
I
Interesting.
introduced myself to Seamus. Name's Cinder Brambledust.
Pleased to meet you. Now, have any of you guys are you guys comfortable with shedding lots of blood?
Oh
No,
yeah.
oh, actually, but thank you. I don't like to.
Magpie
Move
often
my blood in.
thinks about
Just a second,
murder.
Magpie. Just a second.
Sorry.
Mark.
No, I'm just not comfortable with my own blood being shed. If that would be preferred, sir.
He just looks, kind of gives you a nod. Ah, hopefully I can shed enough for everybody. As you can tell, this guy's kind of little on the slightly battle psychotic side.
Magpie places his hand on his shoulder. Magpie often thinks about murder.
I don't do murder. I do honorable combat.
Same to Magpie. Shit. Oh no, my battery.
Magpie, you need to be very clear. There is a distinct difference between murder and combat.
Me, I would prefer to keep my fur as clean as possible.
As you look over, you see golden fur on this beautiful looking rabbit.
Get paid coin for killing. Regardless, Magpie okay with this.
No, battle. Battle. Coin for battle. Coin for killing assassin. No. Okay, let's be clear.
Why don't we go to the arena and observe?
That's a great idea, Cinder. I think we should probably do that.
I'd like to finish my stew first.
I'm going to eat before we go anywhere. Please join us, Seamus. I'm Morium, just so we're clear.
Pleased to
And
meet you.
you see a 2'8" halfling, very short halfling.
Easy,
And
Misha.
and I'm wearing a backpack, even in the chair.
All right.
Come, let us and enjoy an ale.
Well, I could drink.
All right, you guys sit around a
I find a
table.
table of 5.
Yeah. Sit around a table.
Sit around
Here,
the
let's.
table, and as you eat your stew, it fills your stomachs, and it's pretty good stew. The cook is knows what he's doing.
The house special is generally where you want to go.
All right, as you
I'd
finish,
like to cook a tip of 1 gold coin.
Ginny comes over. Oh well, thank you, darling. And she goes, well, I saw you had some interest in the arena. I believe there is a fight tonight. If you guys would like to go look at it, watch, or even maybe participate. The big fight, of course, is tomorrow night, but
I might just have to go check that out.
Well, let's go see if our friend here, Seamus, can get us a deal on an entry. Maybe we can make some coin, possibly.
Well, I might enter.
Well, that's the plan, Kezia.
Well, supposedly there's a big fight tomorrow night, but maybe I could enter in a single tonight and make some coins so we could enter in to the big fight next time.
Sounds reasonable.
yeah.
After that 1 gold tip, I have exactly 25 left.
Magpie sponsor you. Keep gold.
Oh, all right, all right. Much appreciated. What
I
about
checked my gold
you,
first. I still have all my money.
Seamus?
As you look at your gold, it's still all there.
Okay.
If win, Magpie get more coin. If lose, Magpie at least entertain.
All right, sounds good.
All right. As you guys finish up, she points you into the direction of the arena down to the south, and she says, "Have a lot of fun. Don't get beat up too much, but we'll be here if you come back."
If we come back. We're gonna pay for the room for 3 weeks. We better play we'll come back.
Nomad, did you know that you can move us as a group on the map?
Yeah, I know that,
Okay.
but I'm letting everybody move their character at a pace. That way, everybody can have a little bit of a time. Um, as you're walking by, you see people in like gladiator uniforms, like looking really cheap and crappy, standing on the side. People walking up and talking to them, giving them a little tip, and they're acting out battle scenes and things. And one of them yells, "This way to the arena! This way to the arena! Fight starting soon!" All right. And as you get close, you hear the roar of the arena. You walk up to the front, and uh, you see 2 levels. You see one that goes down and one that goes up. At the one that goes up, there's a guy standing there, a big Goliath-looking guy, and as you see the one that's going down, it's dark.
If anybody would like to make some extra money and not wish to fight, I recommend putting money down on me and whoever I'm fighting with.
I give our fighter, Seamus, the 25 gold to enter. Or
All
do
right.
I need to go with him to pay the fee for him?
He can pay himself whenever he goes down.
All right. Here, take gold, go kill.
And that's
Win.
25?
Yep.
All right.
Anyone else going to place a bet on this Seamus?
Put some gold
Alright,
down.
where do I go to enter?
You can follow Seamus down to the bottom deck. As Seamus knows, that's where you go down to register to fight.
Alright, I'll just follow Seamus.
I want to put an additional 17 gold on Seamus.
All right. 17 on Seamus.
I'm going to put 5 gold on Seamus.
5 on Seamus.
I'm putting, I'll put 5 gold on Seamus and 5 gold on Ezio.
Ezio. This is.
Sure, I'll put 5 on Ezio as well.
All right.
It's just gold.
5 on Ezio. And this is Cinder. And 17 from Magpie for Seamus. All right. As you walk up to the Goliath says, "You here to fight, or you here to here to watch?" Talking to the ones that aren't fighting.
Watching.
Watching. Alrighty. Now, will you be betting tonight, or are you just here for spectacle?
Well, we just put money down or whatever.
I'd like to put 5 gold on Seamus and 5 gold on Ezio.
Oh, Seamus. Yeah, he was in a battle the other night. It was great. Ezio, I don't know him, but yeah, I'll take the bet. And he writes down your bets, as you told me, and he goes, go ahead and take a seat up in the top arena. The battle should be starting shortly.
I'm going to try and get a seat as close to the front, even if they're just standing room only seats.
All
Where I
right.
can look through a slat and see the arena.
I'm going.
I want to be as close to the arena as I possibly can.
Go ahead and pull up the arena. That way you can place yourself in the arena.
Okay.
Grab a token for you. There's one of those, one of those, one of those. Oh, and there's a Seamus.
Is there a so the stuff around the bottom of those seats are those?
That's the arena around the top where there's like the platform, and then there's the rock benches around the edge.
So those are straight walls up and down, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's a pit type arena.
Okay. Which side are they coming out of? That's where I want to know.
They're going to be coming out of this side over here. The fighters and the what they're combating is coming out the other side.
Okay.
Is the arena filled?
There's some people in the arena. Let me just grab some random tokens and throw them on here. It's filled. There is people in the arena. It's starting to fill up a little bit as time goes on. And once you guys find your seats, I'm gonna swap on over to Ezio and Seamus as you're heading down into the depths.
I would like to pick a few pockets while the crowds are shouting.
All right, we can get to that in a moment. Seamus and Ezio, as you walk down, Seamus, you see the standard Goliath sitting behind the desk, ready to take on any combatants that come down the ramp.
How's it going again tonight?
Oh, we got a couple of fights coming up. You looking to fight tonight?
Absolutely. And I got a friend here with me too.
I'm Ezio.
Ezio.
Yeah.
Ezio, nice. Well, tonight we have, of course, the big fight's tomorrow night, but we do have a couple of one-on-ones. We also have a 2v2 battle, and then a 4v4 if there was a bigger group. Which one would you like to? Which one would you guys like to fight in?
Thought up for the 2v2.
Sounds
Next
good.
thirsty.
Oh, I like a thirsty one. All right, 2v2. Got the names here. Name is Seamus O'Malley. And your name was Eshio. Any other names or anything you'd like me to put with that?
Last name was Cormac.
Cormac. All right.
ORMAC.
All right. All right. And we will be announcing these names. Do you have any preference on how we announce them? Seamus, usual.
You already. Yep, the usual.
All right. O'Malley Cat it is. Uh, and Eshio, any special recommendations, anything like that you'd like us to announce as well, or?
No, that's it. Just my name. That'll be enough.
All right, sounds good. The 2v2, we will call you here shortly. As you see around, there's a couple of people down there stretching, getting ready, moving around. You see some of them talking to each other. It kind of seems like a little brotherhood underneath here. Seamus, you recognize one of the combatants, Maggie, that's standing over in a corner, just kind of to herself, just thinking to herself and going over things in her head.
All right, I look over at Ezio. You nervous, lad?
Oh, not at all. I'm gonna stand there, smolder in my gleaming plate armor with my bellowing cape. Ooh,
You
Activate.
should.
so confident.
Prefer if you were at least a little nervous or scared. He can use that energy.
Yeah, as you
Oh
look
yeah.
over at Eshio, his armor is the shiniest half plate armor you have ever seen. It is gleaming, looks like you've never seen combat or anything. And he has a cape that just bellows in the back, standing there, hands on his hips, looking up, just a smoldering like the rock, with his eyebrow up, just ready.
Oh, I sure hope you're not as green as you look, lad.
Oh no. I've seen a few fights. I'm ready
So,
for.
I'm sorry.
Oh good.
So yeah, if you look at my chainmail, you can tell it's tarnished. It's got some reddish brown stains all over it. It's been through the ringer.
Seen some shit.
Oh, I've seen you've had quite your fair share of combat.
I won't stop until I get a most glorious of deaths.
Oh yeah. I kind of fight in a different way. I see it as you got to be good enough to come out looking better than the other guy. You know, if you can come out looking as good as you came in, man, did you do a good fight?
It's all about the honor, the glory. Dying in my culture of old age is highly frowned upon, as I am stretching my shoulders and just getting ready.
All right, as you guys are getting ready, the Goliath is behind the desk, and you hear him stand up and has a huge warhammer in his hand that he just bangs on the ground. It can be heard up into the stands. And as he does that, a horn blows, and he says, "All right, Maggie, you're up." Um, and that's where we're going to take a break. If everybody's
All right.
bio break and everything.
Sure.
All right.
Question about the arena too, there, sir.
Yes, sir.
Um, the walls show that are they sloped in or are they just straight up and down? I'm asking that for distance wise. Do I count the distance from the inside?
Yeah, the distance from the inside, the walls go straight down. That was just so you could see the entire arena.
I get that. And okay, so are there things in the ground like the broken swords and just pieces and chunks and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's just broken sticks and things, some broken
Rocks.
weapons, rocks, things like that
Good.
that are just down there.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back in 10, 15 minutes.
All right.
All right. Be right back, guys.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. You can tell that this arena it's a pretty rough arena. There's broken cobble up in the stands. People, you see little bits of splatters of blood and things like that around. Things can get a little wild on both sides, from the crowd and from the combatants. Yeah. I just noticed that it was 9 o'clock, and I was like, okay, break time. We started a little bit early. Okay. All right. Yeah, and I have your character sheet and stuff pulled up. So uh, roll a check. Sounds good. I would say that probably happened pretty quickly. You guys got in there, got settled down, and everything just started. Yeah, this is all still kind of happening in succession. As I'm jumping back and forth to things, but it's kind of all happening at the same time. Yeah, the pocket trap, the classic pocket trap. Well, you stuck your fingers in a pocket of a guy who clearly locks his stuff down. No. He starts making his own pocket. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Yes, you do. Yep. Rage, did you look at your inventory? Okay, you saw the things I added? Okay. Yeah, I added that and then added some winnings for you. Uh, so how's everything going so far, you think? Yeah. Um, Mark's dancing back with snacks. Yeah, go for it. You're muted, Mark. You're fine. Come over here. Sarah wants to show you her newest cross-stitching pattern that she's been working on. Show 'em. She's got to focus. It says nice butt, and it's Tina from Bob's Burgers. No, there's two T's there. You made me look. He said there's only one T in butt. Nice butt. uh, he likes it. Uh, Monster was like, oh, that's really cool. um, yeah, so this battle will be interesting. Let me I need to change something real quick in my counter. That change these. Add minus that. All right, and then go away. Characters. I'm gonna really like it once we figure out the once I figure out the other stuff, the extension thing. Because then going back through and changing things will be so much easier than those are the ones that are in it. Pull it over. Let me do this one maybe. I think that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay. Saving counter. Running counter. Cool. Roll this up real quick. There. Oh, hockey drafts, fantasy hockey. Literally all anybody has been talking about at work for the past month has been fantasy football stuff. Yeah, it was funny because I told one of the guys, I was like, "So you're pretty much playing D&D, but you don't have to do it. You're not doing anything." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, yeah, you're betting on role play, but you're not rolling dice or anything. You're just hoping that person performs good." Yeah. Uh, He was like, he kind of thought about it for a minute, and he was like, "I might actually like playing D&D then." uh, so do we have Riley and Rage back? Ah, oh, you're fine. What? You were really rolling some dice there. If you're not careful, you'll end up with a finger like that. I broke this middle bone in this finger whenever I was working one day, and they didn't stint it up correctly, so it grew back, and it doesn't. It has like this permanent bend right there. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, got to roll that Constitution check. Oh, mine has the time. All right, yeah. Once he gets back, we can jump into the arena battles. Let me get that page up. Nope, that's lab. There we go. All right. Um, I really need to work on my handwriting. it up. That's all ready. Yes, it's a silvered cooking pot. Yeah, you can just add it as a custom add-on. I don't think they have a silvered cooking pot, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. You can wear a pot. It wouldn't affect your plate armor. It might affect your sight though. Because being a human, your head's kind of small, so you'd have to find a small pot that would fit that wouldn't affect your eyesight. Yeah, the one that she got is kind of more like a stock pot type of, like a big cooking pot type of thing. All right, you're back. Let's jump on into this thing. Do that. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So everybody's got their places in the arena. Maggie's about to go out and fight. And during the break, you guys saw Maggie fight, and she was fighting just a couple of bandits. She got pretty bloodied, got hit a couple of times, and then ended up taking them both out. As they both fell to the ground, they both disappeared back into the back arena. And their wounds started getting tended to. And she walks back and she comes back in there where you guys are standing, and she's pumped. Like you can tell that she's still like adrenaline going.
Just spare them less.
Oh, I made sure they lived a little.
I just kind of scoff at her.
If we kill them all, we won't have anybody to fight in the future.
Well, that'll be time to move on then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I like this old place though. It's kind of like a home to me. And the Goliath stands up and hits his hammer on the ground, and you see him actually pull it up to his mouth this time. He says, just got a notice here. Mayor Darius Galdoon is going to join us for this fight. And you see up in the box, you see this old man, nice vestments, sit up in the big chair, kind of wave at everybody. And Vice Tara Danon also is joining us. They heard that this could be a good fight. And I heard that they brought somebody from the neighboring village. And as they do that, you see this Harrigan show up in the chair, like start walking out onto the stage. And they say, Olivia Bramble-Dust is gracing us with her presence from the neighboring city. Rare sight. She doesn't normally come out, but I guess some type of word, something's going on. I don't know. We're just here to see some fighting. Let's get on with it. All right, calling to the stage, I have Seamus, the Beast from the East O'Malley, and Eshio Cormal. As he says that, you see the gates come down in the on the side over here where your tokens are, and you guys are able to walk out and get your positioning.
All right.
Crowds.
Remember, lad, use that energy.
I try to yell to Ezio to get his attention.
All right.
Ezio! Ezio! Can he hear me?
I'm a turner.
With your passive, yeah, you hear him.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, check out who's yelling at me.
See a little tiny hand waving a little my little bird staff.
What's up?
I quickly snap at him. Keep your mind on the fight, son.
I say, come here, come to the wall real quick.
Right.
Come here.
You can see
There'll be
that
time
he's
to talk
sitting
later.
right over here as as he says that, and you also hear Seamus as well.
Keep your mind on the fight,
You
lad.
can head over to the wall if you'd like.
Nah, I'll keep my mind on the fight. I'm ready for this.
All right then. And tonight they will be fighting, and the gates start slowly going down as you hear from the back of it, and you see two black bears emerge and come out. And as they come out, they start rushing. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
including visitor watching.
No, just
Well,
Eschio and Seamus.
I need to roll initiative too, sir.
Go ahead.
I did because I'm going to be involved.
Okay, sounds good.
I
I
rolled
have
an
I
pickpocketing.
got a 5.
14. Let's see, where is. I got a 5, I got a 14. I need to add you to the deal real quick. I can unhide that character. Is anybody else going to be joining in on the fight from the stands?
I might be.
All right.
Did you get me?
Yeah, I got you for your pickpocketing.
Okay.
See, that's going to go there. That's going to go to that. And where's the save button? There's the save button. Okay. Counter check. I have Morium at 17. I have Eschio at 5. I have Magpie at 6. Cinder, would you like to go ahead and roll a initiative? Seamus at 14.
19.
19 for you. All right, and the beasts get that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start this off. Cinder, you are first. If you'd like to do anything off the bat.
I'm going to hold my action.
All right, Morium.
I'm going to carefully watch Ezio's footfalls, so that as he's walking out, I want to try and time what would look like a kicking of a handle or something that's near him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just watching for now, but I'm gonna hold my action till he starts to move his action.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll go with
Seamus.
5 or 4.
You're holding Seamus. You're up.
Okay, so my movement is 25. All right, I am going to move 25 feet.
All right.
I'm going to save my action for an attack reaction.
All right. In case something comes within attack range of you. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, we can move on to the black bears. This one is going to move. Where's my ruler? Right there. Okay. Oh, I'm on the. That's why. Okay. 40 there. This one's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, right up next to it. And they're both going to let out a mighty roar as we move on to Magpie.
Yes.
Are you wanting what are you wanting to do?
First thing I'm gonna do is using bonus action of cunning action. I'm using that to hide and essentially blend into the crowd.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth check. That's going to be a 25.
All right, you believe you're stealthed.
Okay. And how active is the crowd?
They're still kind of they're waiting. Tension's building. They're waiting to see who strikes first and stuff.
Okay. Then I I am going to hold my action to wait until the crowd builds up momentum.
All right, Eshio, we're gonna move to you.
All right. I'm gonna head over right up to Seamus right there.
All right. As you're walking over there, right about here is you kick something hard, and it lifts up
Kick.
off the air. Yep, Mark.
Right.
Morium.
Okay. I'm gonna gonna take that and fire it straight at the left or the lower bear
All right, using catapult.
using catapult. Yep.
All right.
Making it look like he kicked it. Yep.
All right, go ahead.
So it's a deck save on the bear.
All right. The bear fails.
DC 15. So it's
It rolled a
okay.
5. I figured it failed.
Well, that's a horrible roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change die.
And so was that damage roll.
7 damage.
I
Go ahead and
couldn't have-
roll an extra 1d4 because this was a sharpened piece of metal.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's almost half.
All right,
Ridiculous.
so that's 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to. I'm gonna call that B2. All right. Eshio, the rest of your turn.
All right. Take out my broadsword and get ready for the incoming bears.
All right.
And just wait for them.
All right, so you're gonna hold your attack until something comes within swinging range.
Yeah.
All right. Cinder.
I'm also going to hold my action.
All right, Herd, hold an action. Morium. As Eshio is walking across, you see him kick something that looks shiny, and it flies up, and it was the blunt end of a sword.
Say that again, sorry.
It was a blunt end of a sword that he kicked up that you catapulted through.
Okay.
It sticks into the bear, and it's up on you now.
Okay. I'm gonna wait at this point.
All right, sounds good. Seamus.
All right, so I look over at Ezio and did you kick that blade?
To say, no, but it looked cool, didn't it?
I just kind of, and then I charge the bear.
All
And then
right.
as a bonus action, you see like the veins in my arms start to bulge out. I get this weird smile on my face. My brows start to furrow. My axe gets even clenched tighter in my hands, and I let out a loud roar, like "Rah!" And I'm raging.
All right, raging.
And I'm going to swing my great axe. 16.
16. 16 hits.
All right. 11 damage.
All right, 11 damage on which bear? B1 or B2?
B1.
B1. All right, B1 just took 11. All right, does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
All right, black bears are going to go. B1 is going to swing and attack Seamus. That's going to be, he's going to do a bite and a claw. Bite does a 22 hit?
That does hit.
Alrighty. And that will be 6 halved to 3. And
oh, real quick, sorry, Recon. My rage also adds another 2 damage, so it'd actually be 13 damage. That's my bad.
all good?
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits my armor class.
Alrighty. That is another 4 damage, half to 2.
Okay, so how much total?
That would be 3, 4, 5 damage total.
5 damage, okay.
Yep. And B2, he's also going to attack you.
All right.
9, I'm guessing, doesn't hit.
Nope.
And that is, I don't know why I rolled damage. 10.
10 does not hit.
All right, the bear slashes, you duck out of the way, and he goes in for the bite, and you just kind of back up a little bit, right out of grasp. All right, we're going to move on down to Magpie. The crowd's starting to get a little bit antsy. They're seeing the tension building. Some of them are starting to stand up. They're looking intensely close.
Is there anybody next to me that stood up?
There is a girl in a black dress.
Sleight of hand. Let's see what's in her purse.
All right, as you reach to sleight of hand, she's wearing a
Mhm.
dress.
Might have pockets.
All right, as you reach for the pockets, there are none. It's just a nice black dress.
Okay.
Um,
Never mind.
All right, Eshio.
Yes, I'd look. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'd like to run on over to B.
Alrighty. Swipe with the longsword. 9, unfortunately, does not hit. Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
I do not.
Alrighty. Back to the top.
Do
Cinder.
not.
I'm going to cast Magic Stone.
All right. Cast magic stone.
So I'm going to reach into my little satchel of stones for my sling, and I'm going to imbue them with magic.
Okay. Imbuing stones with magic.
Yep, 3 pebbles.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Moriam.
They are unfortunately out of my range,
Ah.
so I cannot affect anything from here on. That's what I was going to try and tell him.
Oh. All right.
This arena.
All right, so we're down to Seamus.
All right, so I'm still ranged for another 9 rounds. I'm gonna swing again with my great axe at B1.
Heard.
Another 16.
16 just hits. No, 16 hits. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Okay. So 19 damage.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
All right, so
Jeez.
how do you want to do this?
Well, mechanically, I know it's my turn now. I'm doing the attack, but flavor-wise, the bear kind of want the bear to take a swing at me and me to sidestep it, and then just axe coming down, lop its head off.
All right, as the bear comes in for his claw attack, he swipes. You just kind of sidestep it right out of the way as you feel the wind go right across your face, and you swing your axe down, chopping the bear's head clean off.
Then I let out a loud roar like, ah!
Alrighty, and anything else on your turn?
I'll take my movement to stay within range, but get behind him,
Heard.
and that'll
Al-
be my turn.
Alrighty. Well, this thing's dead. Get this off the initiative real quick. All right. B2 is going to take a swipe at Eshio. And
Okay.
that's going to be a 14 hit.
No.
All right. Also, its second attack with its claws does a 23 hit.
I wish it didn't.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
All right, for a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
And this thing's looking a little scared because it's getting flanked. I'm gonna go ahead and move on down to Magpie.
All right, so I'm going to move up to mark number 2
All right.
and check his pockets, or check for coin purse. Even.
All right. He doesn't seem to notice you.
Sleight of hand. 9.
All right. As you reach into his pockets, you can tell that it's a little weighted on the other. It's more weighted on the other side. There's
All right.
there's a little bit of pocket lint, a stick, in this
Mm.
side. The other side has a little bit more. You can tell that the way the pants are riding on the guy, it's a little bit heavier to the right side.
Okay.
All right, Eshio, your turn.
All right. I would like to take another swing at the bear with my broadsword
All
or
right.
long sword here.
Since Seamus is on the other side, I'm going to give you advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll one more
Rolling
time.
with advantage.
Yeah, roll it again.
Oh, roll.
Normally, what you
All
do, if you right click it before you do that, you could choose to roll with advantage.
17 either way. It
I
still
got
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh boy.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
13.
This thing's looking pretty bloodied.
Not to make. I think you click the 2 hit button. You got to click the damage button on the second hit.
Oh yeah, you did hit the 2 hit.
The 2 hit?
Yeah,
Don't hit the plus. Go to the next and hit the actual damage. So if you're using it one-handed,
Oh,
you use D8, and below that you hit the D10 if you're using it two-handed.
gotcha. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that does look like a lot of damage there.
All right.
So are you using it one or two-handed though?
Two-handed.
All right, go ahead and
So
roll it with 1d10 plus 4.
10.
Okay.
We'll get it right eventually.
Okay.
Right.
14. Even better. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Damage.
All right. Yeah, this thing's looking pretty bloodied. From up top, you hear the one that they said was Mayor Darius just screaming at the top of his lungs, "Finish it! Finish it!" The other two are just kind of sitting there looking at him like, "What the hell is this mayor's problem? This dude's problem?" What? Okay, I don't know what I said. Yeah, what the heck is this dude's problem? And then that goes to Eshio. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
I was looking at, if you wanted to, you don't have to, but I was looking at your sheet, and you do have action surge, which gives you an extra attack, 1 time per short rest.
I would like to do that.
Alrighty, go ahead and click that little box at the bottom of actions under action surge, and go ahead and roll another attack.
Okay. Does a 9 hit?
No. Oh.
Oh wait, is that
Oh,
attack
but
advantage still?
Oh yeah, it is with advantage still, because he's still on the other side.
oh,
Roll it one more
sweet.
time.
So I
Roll it one more time. Come on. Yeah,
26 hit.
natural
It's a
20.
crit.
That's a crit.
Hell yeah.
Hit that
Yeah.
hit that the D10 plus 4 down there for your two-handed, and it should roll crit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What's it do? Come on. How do you want to do
12.
this?
I I'd like to kind of similar to what Seamus did with a nice little sidestep, but I'd like to cut the head like in half from the front.
Oh, you want to bisect its head.
Yeah.
All right. So the bear is looking a little frantic. You hit it really hard. It's kind of scared. It looks over at Seamus, looks over at you, and as it's turning its head right back around, you're already mid swing and just bisect it from the mouth to the back of the head. And the head just slides off onto the arena.
Ooh.
It was a critical. And it had very little health. All right, so the Bears are done. The crowd is going absolutely insane. Magpie, I'll give you one more chance.
All right. I'm going to. I don't like to try twice on one person. So I'm going to move up here to this mark, and I'm going to do sleight of hand again.
All right, which side, left or right?
Now I got a 26. Make me think. I'll go right.
Right pocket. All right, you reach into the pocket. You feel something metal, round. There's a couple of them in there.
Swipe.
Swipe. All right,
Yep.
you just got 2 platinum. And he doesn't seem none the wiser.
Nice.
Now, with that being done, you hear the mayor stand up, and you hear him. His voice gets strangely loud. He says, "Give it up for our combatants, Seamus and what was the other guy's name?
As you.
Ashio."
I respond. I yell out pretty much to everybody in the arena. Is that all? I'm not done yet.
If you'd like more, we can always throw more at you. We know you like the fight.
Like, more blood. As I stay.
All right. And he kind of looks over to Ashio and kind of looks around to the crowd to see what their reactions are. What's everybody's reactions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a flail my arms in the air. Hell yeah, let's go.
I'm going to say a silent prayer for the dead bears.
Heard. The dead bears are being whisked off to the back as everything's kind of going on in the middle of all this. Moriam, what
I'm appalled.
you're appalled?
I'm just appalled. I'm beside myself.
I whisper over the Ezio, they came for a show. Let's give them a show.
Alright. Let's do it.
All right.
Seeing that they're going to get themselves killed. It is stupid. Why are we even here? We're just watching them die.
All right, I'd like to head over to the everybody over here and see what he was trying to tell me at the start of the match.
All right. You walk up.
Hey, I heard you yelling for me. What were you trying to tell me?
I was trying to tell you to stay on this side of the. I was trying to tell you to stay on this side of the arena. I can only affect things this close. This side, you have some protection. On the far side, you're out of my mental reach.
Oh, okay.
And you're
You,
Alright,
you don't hear any of this. You're still in the basking in everybody's cheers.
I'm hoping nobody
If
else
you
heard.
need help, I just kick something slightly heavy towards your combatant.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I head back over to Seamus here.
All right. The mayor's
And
standing there and kind of looking around at everybody. You want more? You want more? And everybody's screaming and yelling. And Magpie, you get backhanded, but the guy still doesn't seem to notice anything. And he's like, "All right." And the Goliath kind of comes out from the back, and I'm just gonna use this random token. You see him come out up here, and they're talking a little bit. Was there something you wanted to say, Ashio?
no, it's okay.
Okay.
For now.
And the mayor steps back up, and the Goliath, you see him kind of step to the back, and he goes, "All right, I have a choice for you. We can either send out something else for you to fight, or you can just fight each other." The crowd goes ballistic.
Would that be to the death?
It's you saw how the other people kind of disappeared and got their wounds tended to. You could probably assume that it's probably not to the death, but it's pretty close to it.
Alright, fair enough. I turn to Seamus. You wanna fight?
I look him. You don't want that, lad. I don't show mercy.
Yeah, I don't want to, but that's not what I asked.
I prefer not to. I'd rather fight either some beasts or some bandits. But if you want to fight, I'll just let you know what you're in for.
Alright. Yeah, let's take the bandits or beast. I like my odds better with that.
Wise choice, lad.
Alright. I guess we can turn to the person and let them know then.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
As you turn around, he says, "All right, what's your decision?"
We'll have you send someone else out to fight.
All right, fair enough. Give us a minute, and we'll have your fight ready. And
All right.
he lets you guys go back to where the Goliath is, back down into the thing. As you get back down there, the other combatants that's down there were like, "That was crazy. I can't believe that happened." They're loving it. Sorry,
I'm just gonna stand there, smolder with my gleaming armor, bellowing cape, be like, "Oh yeah."
You get a couple of chuckles.
Is there kind of like some place to just kind of wash off my face real quick down here?
There's a wash basin down there. It's not the cleanest water, but it'll work.
All right, so yeah, just kind of take some water, splash it on my face.
And you see this you see this little, well, I say little, this I'd say probably about like 15-year-old kid walk up in white robes. Are you hurt? Would you like a refresher before you go back out?
I'm good. The boy over there, though, see if he's injured.
All right. And he walks up over to you, Ashio, and says the same thing. Would you like a refresher before you go back out?
I'll say, yeah, sure, I'll take one.
All right. He reaches out his hand, and you get 6 points of healing.
Sweet.
So real quick, DM, for the bets, since the fight's getting extended, are they going kind of like double or nothing?
Yeah, it's doubling up.
All right.
For a standard battle, you would know that like if a bet goes down on you, the winner gets double. So like the 5 would become 10, that type of thing. So
Right.
it's doubling that 10. So
Okay.
bets would be 20 now. And if anybody wants to place any more bets, they can do that. But your payment from the first one is 25 apiece so far. It'll raise to 50, and you'll also get a small portion of the betting money.
Nice.
All right. Check this. This is.
Morium's going to let it ride.
You're gonna let it ride. Heard. All right. Going to. I got those out of there. Let me roll this real quick. Make sure. Yep, that works. And try this one. Yep, that works. Okay. All right. So you hear the mayor out there just hyping up the crowd, getting them all nice and hyper and ready to go, ready for the next fight as they're getting things in place. I don't have a token for this monster, so it'll just be a
There
standard
you go.
token. But and as that's going on, would you like to try your luck with another person monster?
Absolutely. Can I free move or do I need to count my movement?
You can free move over to another person.
Okay, I'm going to make my way. I'm going to skip the girl here. Make my way down to Folded Arms Man.
All right.
And let's give him a sleight of hand check. 24.
All right, left or right?
Let's go left.
Left, you reach into the pocket and you get 2 copper. You feel 2 pieces of copper.
Okay.
All
Very
right.
good.
And as that happens, does anybody else want to make any preparations before the next battle? Cinder, anybody? All right, we'll jump into the next battle. The gates raise down, and the mayor steps out on the edge of the stage, and he's ready. Everybody's ready, and he says, "All right, they're back. Get ready!" And the gates open up. You guys are free to go ahead and take your positions.
All right. Here we go.
Right. And let me take one of those out of initiative. Because for some reason there's 2 of them, and I do not want 2 of them. There. Okay. How do I reset the thing? Oh well, it doesn't matter. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys let the combatants roll initiative.
19.
17.
17.
14.
14. Scrolled up, that's dumb. Ratio got 17. And 19 for Seamus. All right, and I'll leave Morium at his same spot.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in the car, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
I didn't just get arrested, promise.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
No speeding.
No.
All right, that works. All right. As you guys reach out into the middle of the arena, he's hyping up the crowd still and getting everybody hyped. You guys, the cheers, the flowers are flying towards you. Black, red, any color flower you can think of. And he says, "Send in the beast." And coming out of the other side is, he said, "We once thought they were extinct, but with magic they have returned." And in front of you is standing a giant dinosaur. More specifically for the players, it is an Allosaurus.
Right.
An Allosaurus.
Yeah. And it goes first. So it's going to run. I'm off count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 with a pounce attack on Eshio.
Oh.
I need a strength saving throw from you, please. DC 13.
13.
You just missed it as the Allosaurus is coming down. You duck and roll out of the way. And that's going to be its turn. We're going to go down to Seamus.
All right. So I get that grin on my face again. My veins start to bulge. This time, Seamus is really excited, and I activate my second rage. And I'm going to attack with my great axe. Natural 1, so 8.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 17.
All right, you're fine. Your weapon doesn't go flying from your hand. It just falls short of hitting it, and it actually does kind of hit it, but it just slides off and hits the ground.
All right.
Sorry. All right. Now then, we're gonna go down to Eshio.
All right. I'd like to take a swing at it with my long sword. 17 hit.
Does a 17 hit? 17 just hits.
Just hits. All right. Okay. I'm gonna damage. 11 damage.
11 damage to Allosaurus. All right. All right, cool. Magpie. There is a giant freaking dinosaur in the middle of the arena.
This is good.
Sorry.
I'm assuming. Okay. I am going to.
Mark, you're getting quite a bit of mic feedback. There we go.
Okay. crowd still wild?
The crowd is in two different states. They are excited and very scared.
Okay. Is my movement still free, or am I moving on?
You're moving on initiative now.
Okay. Well, can I? So 30 feet walking speed.
Yep.
Sorry, I just lost my place again. Okay. I'm gonna move over to here and remaining in stealth. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Morium. Dinosaur in the arena.
I'm holding my action till after Ezio goes. I'm gonna ready an action if he's gonna get hit.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to spell so that if he gets hit.
All right. Sounds good. Cinder.
I cast Good Berry
Alright.
and create 10 berries and just put them aside in my little pouch.
Sounds good. Back up to the Allo. Allosaurus is going to make a bite attack against Seamus. And that's going to be a 9 doesn't hit. But Eschio, I need you to make a dex save for me.
A dex save?
Yes. Because he's swinging around with his tail as well.
17.
17 also makes it. Dang it. All right. That's the end of the Allosaurus. Seamus.
All right, so here we go. I take me great axe and I swing at his face.
All right.
19.
19 definitely hits.
All right. 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Noted. Anything?
And I'm gonna use my movement to kind of move over toward this direction,
All right.
staying within range, and end my turn.
Eschio, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna take another crack at it with the. Uh,
7. 7 does not.
does a nat.
Oh, it is a nat
Okay.
1. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Real quick, is the dinosaur technically being flanked now that I moved over?
Not exactly, because you'd have to
Okay.
be exactly across from each other. And
Uh,
this being a large creature, it's a little bit more difficult to flank.
Okay.
17, you hold onto your sword as you swing and hit the ground. I'm going to go ahead and refer to the party. Magpie, what you doing?
I am going to move up behind this one here and
All right,
check.
going off of your last stealth roll, as you start walking up to her, you can tell that she kind of puts her hands on her side and she noticed you.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep moving on then.
All right.
So I want to use the rest of my movement. I move 20 feet, so I'll move an additional 10 feet.
All right.
What is that about here? No, it's here. Okay, and that's it.
All right. Morium, you still holding?
No, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it.
Cast Mind Sliver on the dinosaur. That
On
is
the dinosaur, yeah. It's a intelligence save DC 15.
all right. DC 15 on intelligence. A 15 on the die, but it has a -4.
Good. Yeah.
So that gives it
So there.
3 points of damage and
Damage should
disadvantage.
No, it has a minus. I don't want to read it while I'm driving. Sorry, but it's a negative on its next save. It has a minus D4 on its next save. I believe. Yeah.
All right, I'm looking it up real quick just to make sure that there's not more to it. Spells. Mind Sliver. Subtract a D4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your turn. Yep. Minus D4. Saving throws. Okay. Cinder.
I'm just going to hold my action.
Sounds good. Back up to the Allosaurus. Allosaurus is going to, seeing that it didn't work last time, he's going to try and bite at Eschio. It's going to be a 8. I need a dex save from Seamus as the tail whips around.
Nat 20.
Dang it. Okay. All right. It's going to keeping you both in its same. Trying to make sure. Nope, that wouldn't. Actually, no. It's gonna move on. Seamus, your turn.
Okay. So, I don't think I get reckless attack to level 3. I'm just gonna swing with my great axe.
All right, swing away.
17.
That just hits.
All right. 7 damage.
7 damage. All right.
Isn't it 9 damage?
Yeah, because you're raging.
Oh yeah, so 9 damage. Yeah.
All right. Okay. You're seeing some scrapes on it, but we're gonna move on. Is that it for you?
So where would I have to be able to have Ezio technically in flanking position?
I would say you'd probably have to be right here. That would be the closest to direct side to side of it.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So
And Eschio, that means it's your turn. If you decide to attack, you can attack with advantage.
All right, I'll attack with my long sword. The
23 definitely hits. Go ahead and did that just roll once. Go ahead and roll one more time with advantage to see if you get an at 20.
all right.
Nope. 23 hits though. Go ahead and roll your damage. 13 damage. Nice. All right, this thing's starting to show a little wear. It's definitely in the yellow. Anything else for your turn?
Any objects on the ground or anything?
There's a couple of sharp bits on the ground, little pieces of swords or an axe handle, a small blade of a dagger. No handle, just the blade.
All right. Uh, I'd like to kick the blade up.
Kick the blade up. All right.
Yeah, just kick it.
Mark, do you have catapult's not a reaction, is it? You'd have to have been holding it. Okay. As you kick the blade up in the air, go ahead and roll to hit. Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay.
You rolled a 1. It flies up and smacks flat side against the side of the dinosaur and hits the ground.
Flank.
um,
Oh yeah, we're flanking.
it is
Yeah.
flanking, but he also kicked a
Yeah.
piece of metal at a
True.
dinosaur.
True.
Who knows? Maybe it'll
Go
bounce
ahead.
back.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another d20 and we'll see what happens.
All right. Oh, that.
19. All right, you kick it up, and your strength modifier is a plus what?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. All right, you give this thing a hefty kick.
Yeah.
And it flies up and sticks into the dinosaur, doing 1 point of damage.
All right, let's go.
Now the dinosaur has a shiny piece sticking in it. All right.
Right.
That's Seamus.
That's it.
Chio, and we will go down to Magpie.
Okay, I want to use my hide action again to reroll my stealth check.
All right. With somebody being in close proximity that does know you're there and knows what you're doing, it's going to actually be with disadvantage.
Okay, let me do that. My lowest with disadvantage is 15.
15?
Or I
All
should
right.
say my disadvantage roll 15.
All right. Then you believe you're hidden.
Okay, take my 30 feet of movement. Put me there. Okay. And that's my action.
All right. Morium,
Mind sliver again, please.
mind sliver again. That is 2 on the dice. And that would be Morium attack is boom. Spells. Mind
I got a
sliver.
5.
Okay, you got a 5. All right. This thing's looking pretty hurt. It's not on its last legs, but it's taking a beating and not really dishing out anything. Cinder, anything for you?
No, I'm still gonna hold my action, just waiting to see what happens.
All right, sounds good. Back up to the aloe. Aloe is going to take its claws and swipe at Eschio. And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
I'm going to invoke my use my reaction to cast Silver Barbs.
All right, silvery barbs. It is creatures must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. All right, that is a. Does an 18 hit?
Oh yeah, it hits.
You can see within range. Choose yourself. Choose creature. Advantage on the next attack. Who do you want to give advantage to?
I'd like to give Seamus that advantage.
Seamus advantage? All right. And it's D8. You're a D8. Come here. That's going to be 8 points of damage to Eshio.
Okay.
Turner, and he's going to swing another claw attack at Seamus. And Silvery Barbs lasts through. It doesn't last through. Okay. That's a 21 to hit Seamus.
That hits.
All right. And that's going to be 10 half to 5.
All right. Oh, bloody hell.
And then that moves us to Seamus.
All right. So I'm gonna try the hit kind of like it's Achilles' heel
You
with
chop,
my great axe.
Chop for a specific place.
Yeah, like the supporting heel where like its joint kind of holds up its leg, kind of like so like the ankle, which is a little bit
Ankle area.
higher up.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're aiming for the ankle. Normally that would
Yeah, I'm
be. Normally specific place would be disadvantage, but since you already have advantage, it's just gonna be a flat roll.
all right. 15.
15. Where did I write that? I'm missing my. There it is. 15 doesn't hit.
All right. Bonus actions. I do not have any.
Well,
All right, that's my turn.
technically you had, which I know there's no bonus, double advantage, but go ahead and roll with advantage because Silvery Barbs also.
Okay. 12.
12. Oh. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I think I'm all right.
All right, Eshio, you're up.
All right. Like to swing my long sword at it here.
Alrighty.
15.
15 doesn't hit. Our class is 17.
Shoot.
Um.
Well, that's it.
All right. Magpie.
Yes. Okay. I want to see how the crowd is. Can I roll perception on the crowd?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception.
That first one saw me, or that one saw me previously. I just want to see how they're reacting. And that is going to be a 21.
With 21, you're looking around. The crowd's pretty into it, but she still has eyes on you. The one that saw you.
Okay. I'm going to just hold my position here.
All right. Anything for Morium?
I'm going to go with the barbs again. Intelligence save. I'm looking at him dead in the eye and saying, "Sliver," and trying to drive that straight through his skull.
All right. Intelligence 15 minus 4. Yeah, he fails. He got.
Can you roll the d6? I'm just making a turn here.
Yep,
So
gotcha. That is 3 points of psychic damage to the beast. Where did my marker go? Oh, it's in my hand. God. I'm like, where is it? Where's it at?
It's a long night.
Yeah. All right. Cinder, anything for you? All
Nope, just waiting to see what happens to these boys.
right. Aloe's up. Aloe is going to. He's tired of biting and swinging with his tail. He's just going to continue with the claws. See if he hits. 12, I'm guessing, doesn't hit Eshio.
No.
All right, and another 12 for Seamus as well. We're moving on down to Seamus.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna swing regularly with my great axe with a 10.
10, not gonna do it.
All right. Yeah, just hold my position.
All right. Oh, you have advantage because flanking.
Oh yeah, okay. Whew. In that case, 24.
24
Nice.
definitely hits.
All right. For 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, that puts us there. This thing is going into the red. He's really hurt. Moving on to Eshio.
Okay. I'm gonna take another swing with my long sword.
Longing it up.
With 15.
15's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Alright, well, it seemed to work last time for an extra point, so is there any other
you also get advantage.
Oh, I get advantage.
Yeah, because he's flanking still. So go ahead and roll that one more time.
Sweet. 25.
Yep, that definitely hits.
So heat deal. Alright. I'm gonna have 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright, this thing is like starting to crumble to the ground. It is severely hurt. Moving on to Magpie.
I am to here, and I am going to use my perception again.
Go for it.
See how the crowd is doing. It's a 17.
17. Looking around, it seems pretty safe.
Okay.
Everybody's kind of into it.
Bonus action, I'll roll my stealth again.
Right, go for it.
9.
All right, you believe you're hidden.
Believe. Yeah, he may think that.
All right, moving down to Morium.
Make its brain hurt again.
Make his brain hurt again. Slivered away. That's 2 on the die. 6. Okay. So 4 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
That killed it.
Yeah, it was extremely hurt. It only had 4 points of damage left.
So the right eyeball bulges, pops, and just leaks out.
All right.
That's it.
As it's swinging its head and trying to look for a way for it to escape, it turns and you see an eyeball pop out and it just falls to the ground. Crowd goes wild. Mayor is clapping like a Mad Hatter, and everybody is crazy. You hear from the mayor in a very loud voice, well done, boys. Head back to the barracks and claim your rewards."
So I'm sorry. So I just kind of drop my axe just from one hand. I'm still holding it in the other, but the heavy part kind of falls to the ground. I just stand there, completely confused as to what just happened.
Fair enough.
And yeah, that's about it for now.
Yeah, you kind of get ushered off the arena. The dinosaur gets taken back to the back, and everybody kind of starts heading out as the mayor says, "Hey, you two, come see me tomorrow." And
Okay.
if you have any other compatriots, bring them along.
All right.
As you head down to the Goliath at the bottom, um, he takes 2 big sacks and puts them up on the table. Your winnings for the night, the 50 gold as doubled from your first one, plus an extra 10 gold apiece for the betting.
I tell the Goliath to keep my portion of the gold.
All right. That means Eshio, you can add 60 gold to your character sheet.
Okay.
And as the rest of you are all walking out, sorry, I'm calculating. All right, Magpie, you get 68. And Morium and Bramble Dust, you get 40. I'll go ahead and add that to your sheet for you there, Mark.
Woo woo.
And yeah, as you all kind of convene outside, the Goliath kind of walks you two out. Everybody's kind of already moving on. The ones that were up in the stands hear people, "Did you see that? That was absolutely crazy. I hope they're here tomorrow. That fight is going to be crazy." And the word is starting to spread around town about the 2 who fought the dinosaur. And the mayor told you guys to meet him tomorrow. I'm going to say everybody heads back to the tavern. Drinks and food is had, and that's where we're going to end it for the night. You guys can take a long rest as well.
Okay.
Seamus, you owe me some money.
Can I hand out the good berries?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna give one to Magpie. I'm gonna give one to Morium. I'm gonna keep one for myself, and then the remainder we'll give. We'll let them duel it out amongst each other how they want to divvy it up. Whoever's more hurt can take the larger remainder.
So one apiece, and then the 2 others can
Yeah,
fight it
there
out.
should be 4, and yeah.
All right.
I'll volunteer to take the one.
All right.
So just so you're, Seamus, you would have known that I cast up. You would have felt inspired by me too, from the silvery barbs. You'd have felt that.
Yeah.
You would have known that was from him.
And just for role playing purposes, like I don't actually feel this way, but it's for role playing. Seamus is kind of disappointed that the fight wasn't exactly like fair in the arena, but that's why he refused the gold.
Wait. You refuse gold?
Yeah.
Magpie gave you 25 gold to sponsor you.
I give you the gold back.
You already gave it back to Goliath.
The Goliath never asked you guys for payment.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't we get in for free?
Yeah, the Goliath, he knew you, and he wanted to see what happened tonight because your other battle was crazy. So he never asked you for payment. So you can.
Yeah, so I just give him the 25 back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm quite happy.
Oh, I was just gonna ask about that. I was gonna say I think I forgot to subtract 25 gold.
No, he didn't ask you guys because he knew that it was going to be a good fight, which would make them a lot of money and potentially you guys some good money too. But all right, so yeah, we're gonna end it there. Everybody can take a long rest. Food was had, ale was good, talk of the town type of thing, and we'll pick this up next time.
All right.
Yay.
Awesome. It
Alrighty.
was nice to meet you.
Yep. You too.
Nice to meet you.